I wonder if we are live. Are we live yet? Let me know if we are. I think we are. Yes, it looks like we are. Wonderful. Hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can. So I am here at Yoga Station, which is pretty close to my home area. And the plan tonight is just to go for a little evening walk around this neighborhood and maybe walk down to Tamagawa, which is about 15-20 minutes walk from here. And somewhere along the way I might grab a beer. And yeah, that's about it. I've been working hard all day and I've been a bit busy with my daughter who has been still sick, but she's recovered now, but she was home today as well. So yeah, I just felt that I needed to go for a little evening walk to clear my mind after a day confined within the four walls of my home mostly. And it's been a while since I did a little relaxed evening stream around here, I think. So yeah, I think this will be a pretty nice one. Konbanwa. Good to see so many familiar faces already tuning in. Thank you. So yeah, we're next to Yoga Station on the Day and Toshi line. This place is about 10 minutes from Shibuya. And it's one stop away from Tamagawa, which is my neighborhood. So instead of just walking around Tamagawa, I thought, why not at least head up here and then do the walk back, because it's a pretty nice area. High temperature today. It's actually been very hot today, yes, but now in the evening it's got quite windy and the temperature dropped considerably, so I'm not even wearing pink shorts right now. It's actually jeans weather. I am wearing short sleeves though on the upper part of my body, and it's like the kind of temperature that kind of makes me question if that was the right choice. And also I'm using my external mic today because it's, like I said, it's pretty windy. But I have my windshield on and I'm actually facing the mic towards me. Usually when I stream I tend to have the mic facing the other direction, but since I think I will be talking quite a lot tonight, I thought it might be better to have it this way. So maybe the ambient sound might sound a little bit weird because the mic will probably pick up what's going on behind me more than what's going on in front of me. But I honestly think that I'm the only one who would notice that if I didn't tell you. Wow, what's this? It's not yakiimo. I think he's selling some sort of fruit. We see that sometimes, but it's not super common with like fruit vendors on the street like this. No more sakura blooming. No, that ended like 2 months ago here in Tokyo. Sakura season is long since gone. So he's selling some sort of citrus fruit. Sumomo. Interesting. ライブ久しぶりですね。そうですね、まあ2日前結構長い夜の散歩4時間の夜のライブやったんですけど、それしかまあ最近多分そんなにないですね。 Almost sounds like a voiceover. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I have a pretty fancy mic actually. I think it's the fanciest mic made for cell phones. It cost quite a lot, like $300. And now, yeah, since I'm talking straight into it from a pretty short distance, it should be sounding quite alright, I think. So this area is mostly residential. There's like this part around the station where I just walked has some shops. But I think, yeah, after these ones here, it will be very, very quiet. Also, let me know. It feels to me like the view is a little bit shaky today. Or is that just me? Joel asked if this is around Tamagawa area. Yes, we're one stop away from Futako Tamagawa. So I will walk down to the river from here. It's about, maybe 20 minutes.もう少し日本世田谷でさよならですね。そうですね。あと2週間ぐらいですね。2週間ぐらい。その後はヨーロッパがメインになります。This street is actually very nice. It's this part I think is pedestrian only, and it's kind of has these interesting decorations. I don't know if you can see some of it. Skip, is this yoga? Yes, we're around yoga area. It's a very nice residential neighborhood, kind of upper middle class. Daniel and Yuka, hello. Yeah, sorry Daniel, I joined your stream just to say hi for a few minutes. As I was setting up this, I saw that you were streaming too. So, 今日はどこまで歩きますか？多分二子玉川まで。ここから二子玉川まではだいたい20分30分ぐらいかな。その後はどっかビール飲んで終わり。Hey Lemmy! Thanks everybody for joining me on such short notice. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Initially I was planning on shooting some 4K videos tonight to build up a little stock for when I'm not in Japan anymore. But in the end I felt that, I don't know, I wanted to be a bit social, so I went for a live stream instead. T の配信を見ながら日本語を勉強してます。頑張ってください。頑張ってください。I think I'll walk down here, because if I keep walking straight that way I will get to this massive traffic crossing, which is not terribly interesting at night.「一緒に公園でビール飲みたいと思ったんですか？もうできないですね。まあそうですね。でもまあいつか日本に戻るから大丈夫です。今度チャンスあると思います。とりあえずは10月までスウェーデンにいます。その後はまた日本に戻るかスウェーデンの生活を進むか決めます。今はそんなに重要 重要ななんていう、まあ今の状態では決められない。They're doing some construction work here, so this is very narrow, this part. There's certainly something a little bit odd with the balancing of my phone today. I don't know if you're noticing it, but on my end it looks quite shaky, the image, more than usual. Is anyone else noticing that as well? Björn, tack för att du tittar förbi igen. Det var ett tag sedan sist, ja. Tack. 日本に戻るとしても東京以外の可能性もありますか。戻ったら、住むは東京ですね。他の町に引っ越すは可能性は高くない。無理ではないけど可能性が低いと思います。Still use the broken gimbal. I'm still using, the same one that I've been using for a very long time now. I don't know if it's broken or not. Image seems fine, little shakiness, but nothing major. Okay, that's good to hear. Yes, Lucas, I'm in your old neighborhood. Do you recognize exactly where I am? I'm close to the Starbucks at the big crossing. Hey, Elena. Thanks everyone for joining. Almost 200 people watching now. That's good. I don't think today's stream will be terribly long. I'm guessing around an hour in total. So just a little evening walk and an excuse for me to have a beer. That's like what tonight's stream is about. And as always, I'm very grateful that so many of you find that interesting enough to join me. Arigato, Mujo channel. Arigato gozaimasu. Do I know shark game that kids in Japan play? No, I don't think so. Don't think I'm familiar with that. Maybe my daughter will teach me one day. But as of right now, I'm not familiar with any shark game. Will you be back in Japan again this year? Yes, that's what I'm planning, because I don't want to be away from my wife and daughter too long. So I think I will come back to Japan for a while in October. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking as of right now. But it depends. I need to discuss that with my new employer. Oh, this is actually quite cool. This is like a model house area. So these are all houses that they're kind of like display buildings that you can actually buy. You can buy a plot of land somewhere and then you can hire these companies to build your dream home. This one is pretty cool. Not sure if I would want this to be my home though, because I don't think you see much of the outside from inside. But it surely looks quite interesting from here. I don't think this toilet is for sale though. Is it cloudy like it's about to rain? No, not like it's about to rain, I think. But no, actually it is. Rain is in the forecast, but later tonight, like 10, 11. So yeah, hopefully not before that. If I will go to Kinuta Park, no. I love Kinuta Park, but it's not that interesting at night. So I'm not planning to go there now. Yeah, these houses are definitely on the upper end. Like just the size. I mean, you rarely see houses this big in Japan these days, unless it's like in a really fancy neighborhood. But yeah, these are all pretty massive for one story or one family house. This is by Mitsubishi. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but big Japanese companies like Mitsubishi and Panasonic, they do pretty much everything, including like houses. It's crazy. Yeah, too bad they're not writing the price of these houses, otherwise it would be interesting to know. But they don't look cheap to me. So beer time, yes, eventually. First I need to walk a little bit. I need to make myself deserve the beer before I can have it. So maybe in another 20 minutes or 30 minutes. We'll see. Video quality is too good. Thank you, Lemmy. Thank you. It's just my usual setup. Good to hear that you like it. I'm very curious about the audio quality though. Like those of you who are regular viewers of my channel, do you have any... if you have any comments on the sound today, it would be very interesting to hear. Yeah, beer o'clock is coming. It's coming. But hey, I just started. Hasn't been 20 minutes yet, so need to walk a little bit first before I can grab a beer. Audio is perfect. Audio is excellent. Thank you. Audio is good. Thank you. Like better than usual in my streams. Do you feel like the ambient sounds are coming through all right in a good amount as well? Audio is excellent. It's like you're speaking right into my brain. Okay. That sounds good. Lawson is ahead. Yeah, I know. But I think I will grab a beer down at Taco. I'm just gonna show you what my setup looks like right now. Also, here are some cones. You're sounding a bit Swedish. Yes, that's because I am Swedish. And here's my setup. Okay, see, the mic is a little bit bulky, but if the sound is good, then it's definitely worth it. Did you start the steps on the watch? Not today, no, sorry. I did that. I did remember to do it on my long Asakusa stream though, the other night, so that one is on the map, but tonight's walk will not be. Sorry about that. Ray, yeah, I hope you took count. And here's another one. Here's a lonely guy. Lonely guy. Lonely cone for a lonely life. I don't know. Let's see. Let's walk down this way. Fluffy cat. Yes. Gerbil attached to a gimbal. That's right. Oh, here we have one of these. We don't see these every day. It's the condom vending machine. Birth control and prevention of diseases. Skin. I'm not sure what skin means, but okay. Hmm. 250 viewers now. Yay. 250 viewers. 0 super chats so far. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, here I can turn to the left. Ah, the blinking light in the middle of the street. Yeah. We have those in Japan. They're kind of interesting. I agree. I don't know if I've seen those anywhere else than Japan. Ah, thank you, Elena. Thank you. It's very kind of you for a snack along with the beer if you feel like it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I am actually deviating a bit from my regular route, so I think I'm a little bit lost right now. I think this should be the direction we want to be heading. Ah, thank you, Roy. Getting the ball rolling. Get well to the mini fund, Michael Semira. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi from Australia. Hello there. Thanks for watching. Ah, Inga for your beer. Thank you very much. And Billman Warren for the supercar and jet fighter funds. Thank you. Okay, now you're really letting it rain. Thank you so much. That's motivating. Let's see. Over there is that big building next to the big road. So yeah, I should probably be heading this way. But yeah, I am a little bit lost. Little bit. That's the good rain. Yes, David. Didn't know we were gathering for jet fighters. Oh, we're it's for there's a fund for everything. Back in the clay for the supercar fund. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Oh, you're very generous today, everybody. Thank you. It took that one snarky comment from me, and you all started to chip in. Thank you. So, guess I should turn right here. I'm like kind of zigzagging my way to the south. Hopefully. Oh, wait. That's the main road over there. Yeah, then I should be walking this way. Gotta remind us sometimes. Thank you. Yeah. Michael Samira, never heard a helicopter fund. Yeah, that's one we need, I guess. That would be cool. Imagine if I could do helicopter streams. Wouldn't that be fun? I honestly don't know where I'm heading now. Was the chicken question answered? I don't think so. The chat is pretty active. I'm sorry if I'm not responding to all of your messages because I don't have the opportunity to read all of it. Let's see. Aha. Wakatta. So I'm actually very close to the hospital where my daughter was born right now. I don't really walk around here very often on exactly these streets. That explains why I didn't know. Okay, David, have fun at the gym. Get some good exercise. Stay strong and fit. So, probably. Oh, this is a nice house. Looks quite nice. Do you like the 7-Eleven Karagebo or Family Mart Famichicki better? I see. I don't know. I know that it's this massive hype around various kinds of fried chicken sold at the convenience stores, but I don't know. I'm not so. I don't know. I'm not a huge fried chicken fan, to be honest. I think fried chicken is my least favorite form of having chicken. I prefer to have it cooked or even chicken sashimi, which I've had a couple of times. Fried chicken just feels like so junk. I hear the train somewhere in the far distance. Don't know if you did hear it as well. My tea walk, nice. This looks like a fancy area. Yes, we are somewhere between Yoga and Futako Tamagawa. I think we're getting closer to Futako Tamagawa now. But this exact road where I'm walking right now, I'm a little bit unfamiliar with. Yeah, roasted chicken, that's good. That's good stuff. Gari 暑いならガリガリ君食べないといけないね。そうですね。今はそんなに暑くないけど。Yeah, lots of really nice apartment houses here. Enjoy this while you can. It's raining crazy in Osaka right now. I see. Yeah, rain is forecasted for tonight here too. But I think it's gonna start like 2 or 3 hours from now, according to the forecast. So let's see if I can stay dry. If not, then that's good entertainment for you, I guess. So it's a kind of win-win situation. Okay, now I know where I am. I like all chicken, but the convenient fried chicken was a guilty pleasure. I see. It's good when you're drunk. That's kind of what I think about fried chicken from the convenience store. When I'm drunk, which I'm not terribly often these days, but when I am, then yeah, I can really enjoy some fried chicken from the convenience. Okuradori. そうかな? Okuradori should be somewhere around here. Yeah. That's right, Lucas. So yeah, those of you who are long-time viewers of my channel might remember that if I keep walking down here following this little stream, there's this like old Japanese house in a small park. Then if I continue that way, I will also reach a convenience store. But for now, I think, yeah, I will head this way for now. I think I will head down to the convenience this way. Hello, my Swedish friend. It's good to see you again from Denmark. Hello. Hey, Denmark. Leve Denmark. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining. I love places with greenery. Osaka needs more greenery. Yeah, that might be right. Osaka is maybe not a very green city. But one of my favorite parts of Osaka is, I think it's to the north from the city center. Not too far. This place called Mino, up in the mountains. That's a very nice place. If I lived in Osaka, I would probably go there quite often to enjoy the nature there. So there's a small, I don't know, not a river, but a small little canal here, but it's so dark that you can't really see much. I actually changed my mind a little bit. For some reason I felt that this street here looked very inviting, so let's go down this way. But now I think, yeah, next convenience I find is probably where I'm gonna grab my beer, and who knows, maybe some snack as well. I'm a little bit hungry actually. I had my schedule was a little bit messed up today, so I had lunch very early, I had dinner very early. Dinner like 3 hours ago, so now I'm getting hungry again. What's an abandoned building called in Japan? Is it Akiya? Yeah, Akiya is an abandoned home. If it's like more some sort of facility, hotel, something like that, then it's usually referred to as haikyo, which literally means like ruin. But yeah, I think in order for it to be considered haikyo, it has to be a little bit. It has to have been abandoned for quite some time. "300 viewers now. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Sorry about that. I accidentally had a little. Yeah, had some technical issue there, but I think we're still live, aren't we? So I'll head down this way. Nice and quiet area. Yes, very quiet residential area. This super quiet. I'm so lucky that so many of you enjoy these kind of quiet residential neighborhood walks, because they're really my favorite type of walks. I mean, Shibuya and Asakusa and all that is totally fine and a lot of fun as well, but this is so much more relaxing to do. And yeah, this is something I could do almost every day, these kind of streams. So I think I'm getting closer to a convenience store. That's a good thing, isn't it? That means it's getting close to beer time. The best time.この近くの雰囲気が好き。そうですね。僕もすごい静かでなんか安全、静かけど安全。もしこれスウェーデンだったら多分まあ場所によってね、場所によってこういうなんか一軒家ばっかりの周りのエリアはまあスウェーデンでも安全と思います。Hey Pagroove, thanks for joining. Is this a middle income neighborhood? No, I would say more like upper middle class or upper class. Maybe upper class. If you want to buy a house around here, yeah, maybe the land alone would set you back close to $1 million. Then you need something to put on that piece of land too. It's pretty expensive around here. This area has actually, prices around here has gone up a lot in the last 10 years, which is unusual for Tokyo. In general, prices in Tokyo tend to like go down. Like if you buy a house and sell it 10 years later, you will never get what you paid for it. But around here, prices have actually increased, so it's quite interesting. Now I'm really close to Konbini. This is a supermarket. I guess I could get a beer there as well, but I think I want to go to the Konbini, which is just a few blocks down this way. I assume travel to Sweden went well. Yes, so I'm moving to Sweden in 2 weeks. So it's my last time in Japan for now. Because I got a job, found an interesting job in Sweden, and I've already started working for them remotely, but from the second half of June, I'll be working on location. スウェーデン行ったら東京エクスプローラーではなく〇〇エクスプローラーになりますか？まだ決めてない。実はみんないつも TT 呼ばれてるから、もしチャンネルの名前を変更するとまたなんとか T なんとかエクスプローラーの名前がいいかな。まあでももしかしてスウェーデンに住んでるけどまた東京エクスプローラーのチャンネルネーム続けるもうそんなに悪くないと思います。It will be your final stream. So the thing about me and my channel is that I never really plan ahead. So I don't know when my final stream will be from Japan. You mean I will continue streaming from Sweden, but what are your thoughts on Sweden joining NATO? Well, yeah, I generally prefer not to talk about politics, but it's unfortunate that it's a necessity, and I think most Swedes think the same. We don't want it, but we don't see any other option. So let's get Devil Spear. I think this is good. Devil Spear. Ato, ファミチキ。はい、スイカだ。はい、ありがとうございます。So, just since we talked about Famichicki, I felt I had to get one with my beer. So, let's do a little beer break and chicken review. Maybe I can sit over here. There's some benches here if I remember correctly. Yeah. Let's Famichicki. Yeah, let's see. I will be honest with what I think, and I think this is actually going to be. This might be today's thumbnail. Okay, thumbnail captured. What's the time there? What time is it? It's 8:30. 8:30. Okay. So let's drink beer and eat Famichicki while watching Famimar. Isn't that a great idea? Let me see if I can even decrease the exposure a little bit so it's not so overexposed. There we go. Okay. Biru Kampai Devil's Beer IPA. 5% alcohol, I think it said. Yep, 5%. Kampai. Oh, I was really craving a beer right now. It's so good. let's do a little unboxing. Famichicki unboxing. Okay, see? Let me dig it out here. If you're like really serious about it, you're supposed to cut here at this line. Maybe I can just, no, I can't really tear it easily. So, Famichicki. No. It's not even good. Like among fried chicken, it's not like good. In that case, I prefer like proper karage or something. This is just it's like super greasy. Yeah, not impressive at all. Oops, I think something happened here. Dude, you have to rip the middle. I'm sorry. It's chicken, alright, but it's not very good. I say that, but I'm not eating like crazy because I'm quite hungry. Swedish cardamom bun and Japanese karage. That sounds like a very bad combination, to be honest. Maybe Danish beer and Japanese karage would go well together. What is this called in Swedish? Your sandwich. It's not a sandwich, it's just a chunk of fried chicken. We don't really have a name for it in Sweden. Maybe junk food, skräpmat. No, we would just call it fried chicken. Friterad kyckling. Mini stop chicken. Is that better? I doubt it. Anyway, chicken has been consumed. Now I just have the beer left. Devil's beer. What part of Tokyo am I? I am in Futaku-Tamagawa, my local area. Pretty much on the southern border between Tokyo and Kanagawa Prefecture, next to Tama River. Now that you are leaving Japan soon, what will you miss the most? I will miss evenings like this, just wandering around, feeling 100% safe everywhere, knowing that I'm never far away from a konbini where I can get whatever I might need. I will miss the generally quite comfortable climate here, although I'm pretty glad that I'm leaving when the hot and humid summer is approaching, because that part of the year is my worst time to be here in Japan. But yeah, a lot of things. I will miss a lot of things. Well, the most I will miss my family, because for now I'm going alone. That's like being away from my daughter feels really difficult, actually, especially now. Like when I went a few months ago, like since then she has really developed so much, and now she's like talking, and I don't know, she's very, like, we're very close. She loves being around me, so that's gonna be very tough to be far away from her. How often will you visit Japan? I don't know. Ideally maybe twice a year, but with the current flight problems and the fact that flights are very expensive right now, I don't know if it will be twice a year, but we'll see. Summers are lovely in Sweden. Yeah, summers in Scandinavia are the best, or yeah, basically most parts of Europe. Summers there are the best, but then like from November until March, April, it's quite depressing. So yeah. What else are you saying? Yeah, it's interesting since I'm showing this Family Mart in the frame, people seem to, like, usually when I have my beer breaks, people tend to leave, but not today. Maybe people are happy to see Family Mart. I think someone asked about videos from Sweden. Yeah, it would not be bad to see a bit of Sweden. It would be interesting. There's actually already quite a few videos from Sweden from my previous visits there. So if you want to see videos from Sweden, yeah, there's at least a dozen of them on my channel already. But I think this summer I will try to make a lot of nice videos from Sweden that I hope that you will enjoy. Scotland is great in the summer. Yeah, I'm sure. Guess you can go back for a bit anytime when you miss Japan. You still need an extra entry permit. Yeah, if I cancel my Japanese visa, which I have to do if I'm not gonna live here, then I need, right now I can't get a tourist visa, so I would have to apply for a visa to come here. But that should be pretty straightforward and easy to get, since I have both a wife and a child here. I'm now moving for 6 months and then evaluating if I want to stay in Sweden. Yeah, kind of. I'll probably evaluate in October is my current plan. Like in October we will kind of take the final decision, like if my wife and daughter should pack up their stuff and come join me in Sweden or not. So yeah, and we'll see. It also depends. Maybe, this job seems wonderful, but it's easy to say that before I've actually started working full-time there. So we'll see how I feel about that. Like the fact also, like, I've never been employed in my entire life. I'm 40 years old. I've always been freelancer, always been in charge of my own time and basically my own work. I've been my own boss. So going from that and all the freedom that I've been enjoying so far in my life, going from that to being, 8 hours at a fixed place where someone else tells me what to do, we'll see how that goes. I'm really excited about it, and this company seems awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I'm also a little bit worried that giving up my freedom might be a bit more challenging than I expected, no matter how good the job itself is. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, my good son, you prepared your beer night right now. Great. Kampai, are you drinking your usual one? I'm having the devil's beer tonight. It's funny, like this devil's beer, when you see this label and the name, to me I would expect it to be like super strong or anything, but yeah, it's only 5%. Will your new job involve Japan-Sweden relations, where you will be using your amazing Japanese skills? Thanks for the kind words. No, actually not. Maybe in the future. I mean, maybe once they have me in-house. and they want to tap into my Japanese, like my experience and my knowledge of Japan. That's certainly a possibility, but they mainly hired me for my photography and writing skills. So that's what I will be doing mainly. I was work and tried freelancing but went back to work under a boss. Yeah, I mean, I think most people are like that. When you, like, I mean, it took me, I would say it took me like 10 years to actually get my freelancing to a point where I was starting to feel somewhat comfortable and not having to worry about money every single day. So it's a long journey, and I don't think that journey is for everyone. And I was considering giving up many times on the way there. But I don't know, for me it's like being a freelancer here in Japan is way better than being an employee in Japan. Well, I've never been an employee in Japan, but it seems pretty not very suitable for my standards. But in Sweden I think it's the other way around. Being your own boss and being a freelancer in Sweden is a little bit more challenging because taxes are very high when you're running your own business. And if you're an employee in Sweden, you get a lot of benefits and you have a lot of rights. So I think in Sweden, I think I would rather be an employee. But here in Japan, I don't think I want to be an employee. Anyway, I'm almost done with my beer. So let's keep on walking. Will your wife get spouse visa? There's actually no spouse visa. There's like this visa which or like residence permit that you get due to like family connections, but that's not just for spouses. That's like for anyone who has like an established relationship, and also like could also be like grandparents or like family members like that. So yeah. Wow, Aeon increased the prices, eh? From 150 yen to 168 yen. That's more than 10% increase. Quite steep. I wonder why people leave during the break. Doesn't everybody like a nice break during a walk? I don't know. I think a lot of people just click on the stream and they want to see Japan, not some like, I don't know, random dude just sitting down and drinking a beer. So it kind of makes sense to me. But today I think we didn't lose that many viewers during this beer break, so that was nice. Thanks everyone for joining me. It must have been the Famichicki benefit. Yosh, ikimashou. And we are just about to hit the 1 hour mark. Asagi's life. I know you. You were hanging out with my friends the other day. Good to see you here. Welcome. You're new here. Okay. Then I will tell you what my channel is about. It's about mostly grumpy, middle-aged man from Sweden who has been living in Japan for 13 years, but is about to leave Japan now, who is just taking random walks, and usually somewhere along the way I sit down and drink a beer or a coffee. And that's it. It's a very, very lazy channel. I don't put any effort into it, but that's usually what my viewers seem to like. That it's very spontaneous and quite laid back. Hope you enjoy it too. Maybe a food review every beer break would be the solution for the viewer fallout. Yeah, maybe, Michael. But also a food review during every break would also be a recipe for me gaining even more weight, and I'm already having a little bit too much belly fat, so I don't want to grow it even more. You watch football? No, never, ever. I don't think I've ever watched an entire football match in my entire life. Oh, once someone took me to a live football game when I was a child, and it was so boring that it was traumatizing, and I've never watched it since then. Actually, you're not grumpy, T. I like your realism. Thank you. Yeah. It depends. Sometimes, some days, I'm in a bad mood and a bit grumpy. But then there's other nights and other days when I'm in a very good mood. So, yeah. I'm just trying to be myself, no matter what mood I'm in. Ken Kobayashi, thank you. This is one of Tokyo Explorer's last lives. Let's show him how much we appreciate his work. Thank you for giving me the feeling of walking the streets of Tokyo and not being able to visit. Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much. And I hope you are able to come here sometime soon. I'm still talking to the person who took me to the football. No. That was like someone my mom was dating when I was a child. My parents divorced when I was like 2. And then she was like dating this dude for a while. I think I was maybe like 5 or 6. And he, for some reason, thought that I would enjoy watching a football game with him, but it was awful. Okay, trashed my beer can. I mean, I know a lot of people enjoy watching sports and football, and I'm not trying to sound like judgmental against you. I mean, everybody's entitled to a hobby. It's just that, yeah, it was not for me. What is your favorite Swedish food? I don't know. I don't like Swedish food. I prefer Japanese food over Swedish food. Every day of the week. Swedish food is very boring. Salty licorice tea is Swedish food. Yeah, well, that's my favorite Swedish edible thing. Doesn't really qualify as food though, I think. Yeah, Swedish food is very brown in a bad way. It looks boring and bland, and it usually tastes pretty boring and bland too. But the good thing about living in Sweden in terms of food is that we can get a lot of great food from other countries in Sweden. So that's a good thing. I'm quite fond of kebab, and we have lots of great kebab shops in Sweden, for example. Nikotama, looks like the end would be near. Yeah, it is. I'm heading down to the station and will probably wave goodbye to you there. Yeah, it didn't rain on me this time. But I don't know, the stream isn't over yet. And some of you might remember about a year ago, I actually walked here and suddenly it just started like this. And it started like raining like crazy. Who knows? There's still a few minutes left. There's still a chance that it might start raining on me. Tsubame grill 食べたいな。そうですね。Tsubame grill 結構人気ですね。特に週末すごい人がすっごい並んでる。This place is very popular. Like on weekends, there's often a very long queue in front of this shop. But I actually haven't been. We've been thinking about, like my wife said she wanted to take me there a couple of times, but every time we tried has been one of those weekends with crazy queues. So then we've given up before we even started. So I wonder if the rooftop terrace is still open. I don't think it is. Maybe. Oh, this is a big dog. I feel sorry for that dog in the Japanese summer. It must be very difficult to be basically a polar bear walking around. Béarnaise sauce with everything is also quite Swedish. Yeah, I guess so. We do love our béarnaise sauce. That is right. Thoughts on when Japan will open to individual tourism? No. Well, I mean, I can just... It won't be as soon as everybody seemed to think. I think maybe towards the end of the year. Like in the last quarter is the earliest I would see like normal tourists being welcome to Japan again. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, I think we're still far away. So we're getting close to the station. We are beginning to reopen tourism from June 10. Yeah, but that's like just boring group tours. Probably only by like JTB or other Japanese tour companies. And also people can't like explore anything on their own. So it's more like North Korea than tourism in my opinion. July, August. I don't think so. Again, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think individual tourists will be allowed to enter as early as July or August. The plant-based meatballs. Yeah, they're actually not so bad. They're much better than the regular meatballs at IKEA, if you ask me. Yeah, if it was a group tour hosted by me, then it would probably be a pretty good one. In that case, I think you should join that. I think I want to walk a little bit further. Let's do another 5-10 minutes. Olive, good morning evening. Good morning evening to you. Glad to see you around. I love meatballs. I have a viewer who's called Spaghetti Meatballs. Election is end of July, yeah. I don't know. we'll see. We'll see. It's everybody's guessing, but I'm just very negative in general when it comes to Japan opening up. Let's go to the Futakotamagawa Park. Yes, Yamaguchi-san, you read my mind. Did I get a super chat from Michael? I did not see that, but thank you so much, Michael Snir. Now I see it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my long-term viewer, for the kind support. Didn't get rain on this time, yeah, but let's stream a little bit longer and see. Then maybe the rain will come. Ja. 飲むと明日二日酔いだよ。結構弱いから。もう一回ビール飲まない方がいいと思う。It's the public sentiment that they don't want tourists back anytime soon. I don't know. My impression is that people who don't work within tourism, they don't really care. But I still feel a lot of this mentality in Japan that non-Japanese people people here seem to think that they are more dangerous or likely to spread COVID. And I think media has a big role in that, because the way they present certain news has been pretty dumb, in my opinion. So, Stargate Heaven, you're here, thank you. I don't know, I think from a political standpoint, I think the politicians has way more to lose by opening up the country than they have to win. And that's the reason why they're not doing it. Ooh, it's windy here. It's windy here. I come here with Mini Explorer almost every day to this coffee shop here. I still think their cappuccinos are some of the best we can find in this part of town. It's super windy right now. Are you able to hear the wind? I don't know if you can see. See? I have this windshield on the mic, so if it manages to block out this wind, then it's really impressive. What do you think about PewDiePie moving to Japan? I don't really think anything about it. It's just another person moving to Japan. I have no opinion about that. Why not? If he wants to live here, he should. Struggling a lot to finally make it here, so I think it's good that he finally managed to come. Thank you, Pagroove. I stay following you when you're in Sweden. Will you change the channel name? I don't know. I get that question a lot. Like, what will I change the name of the channel and to what? But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll just keep it as Tokyo Explorer. Maybe I will rename it Tired Old Man Explorer or something else. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, like J Japan says, no one really cares. what politician someone votes for. Like, that's not really relevant to if they are welcome here or not. As long as people are just respectful and behave well, then they're welcome no matter their political preference. Terrestrial Explorer, that's a pretty good one. Travel Explorer, yeah, that's the obvious one, right? I've thought about that too, and it sounds really like boring and generic in the way that I like. So we'll see. We'll see what I will make of this on my channel name. Good to hear that the wind isn't coming through. Like this place, this wind would be really, yeah, everybody would complain about it if I didn't have this mic. So it's really good that it works. Tired European. I like the quality of your video. What camera are you using? I'm using the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Are you moving to Stockholm? Yes. Or no? Well, my job is in Stockholm, but initially I will be staying with my mom, because getting a place in Stockholm takes a bit of time. It's not so easy, especially, yeah, it's a long process to get an apartment in Stockholm. So for the time being, I will commute. My mom lives in a city 1 hour away from Stockholm. So yeah, I'll commute in the beginning, and then we will see what happens. So this beer garden, by the way, is open now. Some of you might remember it from last year. It's every year here. It's pretty quiet tonight though. I wonder if the uppermost rooftop terrace is open. There's a pretty nice park on top of this building over there, but I think they're probably closing this quite soon, this rooftop area. Have the vanilla iPhone 13. Is the Pro a big step up? The regular iPhone 13 has the same camera as the iPhone 12. As the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which I used to have before I got the 13 Pro Max. And I would say it's a step up. Yes, the Pro is better, definitely. Especially the ultra wide angle camera is much better on the Pro. Ja, Tokyo Paul, hej! Tony G, kommer du till Malmö i framtiden? Absolut, jag har ju släktingar i Malmö. Min pappa bor faktiskt där. Och mina bröder också. Så att jag kommer definitivt till Malmö någon gång. Men exakt när vet jag inte än. Pro Max camera is still very good. Yeah, it's the second best iPhone camera. It's only the 13 Pro and Pro Max that is better. But I mean, for most like regular users, you won't really notice a difference. But to me, the fact that the ultra wide is so much sharper, that was a pretty big improvement. So let's continue up one more floor. Let's explore the rooftops here. Wow, number of viewers is going up. We're close to 400 now. That's nice. Welcome everyone. Okay. gate now. So probably because it's what is it, 9 o'clock? Yeah. So that means no more rooftop adventures here. So I'll just head back to the station and probably wave goodbye to you there. SoftBank or Docomo? No, the best carrier for streaming is actually Rakuten, oddly enough. But Rakuten has the most stable upload speeds of all the carriers I've tried. So that's what I use for my streams. But I also have a second SIM, which used to be it used to be Docomo, then I switched it to SoftBank, and now a few days ago I actually switched it to AU. But I'm not using that for streaming, so only if I'm going like to the countryside where Rakuten don't have coverage. Känner du till Blekinge? Jag är därifrån. Jag tror inte jag har varit i Blekinge. Jag vet vart det ligger, men jag har inte varit där. If you want to order a beer, you can scan this QR code. Someone can maybe order a beer for me. I think the beer garden is actually closing now too, though. No, they're open until 10. Okay. Open until 10. This office chair shop opened quite recently. If you want to buy 800,000 yen chair, you can do so here. Personally, I don't feel the need for a chair that costs that much, but if I did, yeah, now I know where I would go. I think I can actually continue here. What a nice environment. Yeah, it is a nice area, this. I mean, it's a bit soulless. Just a massive shopping mall with some high-rises on it, but it's very nice. This area is very nice when you have a child, because it's very separated, like car traffic and pedestrian traffic. Like this entire area. That's not something we come across very often in Japan, and especially as the father to a little girl who loves running around. That is quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah, iconic lounge chair. Yeah, Herman Miller is a pretty well-known brand, right? My knowledge about chairs is quite limited though, but I do know that brand is quite well-known and famous. Originally released in 1956. Wow, I didn't know that they were that. It's so quiet here now. Like, I literally come here several times every day, but I rarely come this late at night, and it always kind of feels a little bit surprising to see this place so quiet and sleepy. It's nice though. It's really nice. Is this connected to a station? Yes. I will show you the station very soon. I mean, it's over there. I will walk down to the gates though, so you get to see it. good to go shopping in the Tokyo supermarket, I think. Discounted sashimi, etc. That's right, yeah. There's a big supermarket below here where we actually do quite a lot of our groceries. And if you come there around this time of the day, it's, fresh foods tend to be quite discounted as they want to get rid of everything before they close. What time does the food go discounted at the supermarket? Generally, like if you come like 30 minutes before they close, a lot of things will be discounted. But also throughout the day, since they do have like sashimi that they make in the store, and then it's like maybe sold for I don't know how many hours, let's say 5-6 hours, and then it gets like removed. So if you come just before it's about to expire, then you can also get it quite cheaply. You should definitely take Mr. Donuts back to Sweden. I don't know. I basically never eat donuts, so I don't think it will be much of a challenge for me. I will meet you in Sweden. Oh, you will? I see. Looking forward to it. So maybe after lunchtime. Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, maybe after lunchtime too, but they are probably pretty well calibrated and know how much they sell of most things. But maybe after lunchtime you can also get some bargains. So here's the entrance to the station. There's 2 train lines here. It's the Oimachi line and the Deintoshi line. With the Deintoshi line you can get from here to Shibuya in 10 minutes if you take the express train. Otherwise it's maybe 15 minutes. So yeah, that's Shibuya over there, and we are currently there. And then we have Yokohama down there. It's 200 yen now to go to Shibuya. I don't really know the prices because I always just pay with my Apple Watch without caring too much about what it costs. And then here you can see, like, if you want to change to the subway to go to a different station in central Tokyo, this is how much it will cost. So yeah, basically every time I go to central Tokyo it costs me 400 yen, which is like $3. About $3 US. So it's not so expensive. Although the network in Sweden is also good, I think. I will definitely miss the trains in Japan. Being able to just travel so easily and effortless all over the country. That's... I will miss that. But we have decent trains in Sweden too, especially in Stockholm where I will be spending my time now. But anyway, that will be it for today's walk. An hour and a half, longer than I initially expected. And that was just because you were so generous and motivating to me tonight. So I really enjoyed hanging out with you. Do you drive in Tokyo? No, I don't drive anywhere. I don't have a license. I don't like cars. I don't want to drive. Unless I travel to like countryside places. Then I wish I could drive. But then usually my wife drives me. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining and see you all next time. Bye bye. Hej då. Auf Wiedersehen. Mata ne. Tschüss.